For joining us this Sunday evening, I'm Kayla Gaskins. We begin tonight with the tragic news out of California. NBA legend Kobe Bryant was one of 9 people killed when a helicopter crashed north of Los Angeles. The crash happened this morning in Calabasas. Authorities say the helicopter burst into flames after the crash. Records show 9 people, including the pilot, were on board. There were no survivors. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office hasn't identified any of the victims, but NBC News reports Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, were on board. Orange Coastal College identified John Altobelli as another one of the victims. His daughter, Alyssa, and wife, Carrie, were also on board. Federal investigators are now working to determine what caused the crash. The NTSB is sending a team of 18 investigators.
Our team will be looking at the history of the pilot and whatever crew was on board. We'll be looking at maintenance records of the helicopter. We will be looking at records of the owner and operator of the helicopter and a number of other things that we look at as part of the investigation.
Massive crowds gathered across the street from the Staples Center in memory of Kobe. They left flowers and other items to honor him. Memorials have also started outside of his home and his high school in Pennsylvania. And now we're going to bring in the sports wrap's Nathan Epstein. And Nathan, the news has shocked the sports world.
Yeah, Kayla, we've said it all day that shocking may not be the word. Everyone is still just trying to process this. It's a devastating as dark a day as we've come to grips with the fact that a global icon is gone in the prime of his life. Kobe Bryant's 20-year career began right out of high school when he was just 17 years old. He went on to win 5 NBA championships, 2 Olympic gold medals, was twice named an NBA Finals Most Valuable Player, was named an All-Star 17 times, and earned league MVP in 2008. Nicknamed the Black Mamba, Bryant was known for his work ethic and fierce competitive fire. He would tell you, most importantly, he was a father of 4 and a coach to 13-year-old Gianna, who was looking to follow in her father's footsteps. 2 years after retiring, he won an Academy Award for Best Short Film. Now an assistant coach for the Old Dominion men's basketball team, Bryant Stith played 11 NBA seasons, and 6 of those were at the same time Kobe played. Coach Stith said he was devastated when he heard the news.
I was absolutely stunned. At first, I thought it was some bad joke that was, surfacing and circulating around on social media. He's going to be missed as the father, and he's going to be missed as the husband. Forget what he did on the basketball place. He was so much more than just a basketball player, and he's going to be missed in so many ways. And I'm heartbroken for the Bryant family right now.
We'll have much more reaction from Coach Stith and more on the life and legacy of Kobe Bryant coming up in just a few minutes on the Sports Wrap. I'm Nathan Epstein, 10 on your side.